When we say full frame off restoration, that's what it is. So this truck rolled in here 2 days ago, and we spent yesterday disconnecting everything and pulling the body off, which honestly is it's not that difficult to do once you've done it a couple times. And anything that doesn't come off easily, you just use a lift and it will snap when you're taking it off anyway. Just kidding. We did it properly. So now the objective is to start stripping this frame down so we can go and get it dry ice blasted. We're going to be pulling the engine and transmission because they're getting replaced. The axles are going to be getting replaced. We're going to leave those on for now. It's going to get a new fuel system, new exhaust. So the objective for the next day or two is to be pulling everything off that we're not going to use. So the wiring harness is going to come out and we'll analyze it until everything's good there and then loom that back up and fix it as need be. Fuel tank will come out. Heat shields come off. Drive shaft will come out. 241. We're going to be rebuilding this into a slip yoke eliminator. So you will be basically getting rid of this output and just have a yoke right there, which requires a different input shaft. So you got to crack the case, open it up, swap out the input, and it turns this from being a good into a very good case. Yeah, this is the 700, or this might be a 4L65 actually. I'm not sure. They look very, very similar. In fact, I think they're pretty much identical. So 700 R4, 4L60, and the venerable 350. Good engine. This guy just wants to go bigger. Let's take a look at the truck that this is all going to be happening to. This is a 1991 beautiful Suburban. Doors are locked. Hopefully the keys aren't locked inside. Really clean though and straight. Barely a dent on it. And as you can tell by the state of the frame over there, someone loved this thing and took very good care of it. And then Mark over here is doing this 86, which we've already had it apart and done. And now the objective is to put it all back together. So this is a fuel injected. First year they did fuel injection on the small block. We pulled the whole small block apart, turned it into a short block, and then rebuilt and replaced everything that needed to. Put some valve covers on it, got it nice and cleaned. We've reinforced the frame, painted the frame. Everything's been blasted with a media blaster. And now it's getting reassembled after a fresh coat of paint. Let me show you the inside on this guy. We've replaced the floors in here, so all new flooring underneath. And we're putting plenty of sound deadener down, and then this thing is going to be going back together for a great daily driver. Just basically a show queen. And Dakota Digital gauge is going in there. And if you look at the back, once again, another very clean truck. Apart from some rust in the floors that we fixed, there wasn't too much rust on this guy. And then let's show you the axles that this one is getting. They are built over here. And we've already rebuilt these guys. This is the 10-bolt rear end. It got a full coat of paint, new brake, new hardware. And then we did a crossover system for the steering. Replaced all his ball joints, replaced all the bearings, all the rotors, and rebuilt this big boy. So these axles are ready to go back in on the Blazer over there on lift number 1. And then lift number 2, this Blazer or Suburban is going to get some axles that are out back. It's going to end up with an AAM 11.5 inch and a Dana 60 front. And I happen to have the Suburban out here that shows what that's going to look like. So here is my K-file, my Suburban that has the Dana 60 front end already with the with the crossover steering and the PSC Hydro Assist. Got the big brake kit. Obviously mine's running the Cummins. But this is essentially what we're going for with the white build inside. Here's the rear axle on this bad boy. AAM 11.5-inch ring gear. That's got a Detroit locker in the back. And then I'm running airbags for when I tow. Did some 6 or 7-inch leaf springs from Off-Road Design. Once again, I think that's what we're going to do over on that guy. And as remember, if you've seen any of my videos, this one is running the Cummins 12-valve, the Tremec TR4050 transmission, and a 208, 205, or 203, 205 doubler. I love this truck. Still dealing with some minor overheating issues with the Cummins, but everything else on it is rock solid. Man, it's Squarebody party today. I think I'll just show you guys the rest of the projects that are in here. This is my cuck V that I picked up. We're going to start testing parts like the bumper and things like that on it. And super clean and straight. I love the paint and body on this. The way it looks is, man, it just looks the part. You've got this old school Navy insignia. This is from the Seabees, which these guys would like do construction projects and then fight the enemy. Pretty cool if you ask me. And I'm a bad influence apparently. So this truck belongs to my neighbor over there who decided he wants to get in on the fun, and he purchased this that he wants to do a whole lot of cool stuff to. And then I've got a couple more Suburbans out here. There's a 74 right there that's for sale. This thing is a big block 2-wheel drive, runs and drives, currently registered. And I want it to go to a good home. And then we have an 89, no, sorry, this was an 86. That is a parts truck that I've got. And then another project that rolled in. This is a 1992 F250 with the 7.3 diesel. Just had a new transmission put in by the guys across the shop street. Our job is going to be make this thing safe for the owner's son to tinker and drive on. Right now, there's a lot of drama going on underneath this this front end. Bolts are hogged out, wrong hardware was used. It's just kind of a mess. So yeah, shop is busy. We got a lot of cool stuff going on in here. If you are interested in getting us to build a truck for you, reach out to me through the website, www.merricksgarage.com. Fill out a little form. We can talk about what your goals are, what your objective for your build is going to be, and we can get you in queue to bring you in here when these 3 are done. I didn't mention the Ford over there. We're still working on the Ford. This is a 73 F350 that we dropped a 12-valve Cummins in. This thing got Dana 60 and a Dana 70 in the rear. We're rebuilding the front because it was a disaster. And we've had to do a lot of fab on this guy to get all of these parts fitted. But it's coming together. It's coming together. It had to take a little bit of a back burner as we waited for parts. But yeah, this thing is going to be, it's going to be dope when we get it all finished. Life is good. Building trucks, hanging out with my boys. Doesn't get much better. Like I said, if you want to get more information about what we do and how we do it, go over to merricksgarage.com. You'll find my products over there, from rear bumpers, roll cages, seat brackets, light bars. And I've got some other cool stuff that we'll be announcing here shortly that I think you guys are going to be stoked on. Things you've been asking for. But anyway, yeah. Hope that looks good. Talk to you guys soon.